This is FUBO on the monthly chart. We can see how price bottomed out at the dollar level back in April-March time frame and has been steadily moving higher. However, it did find resistance in August near that $4 level. Scrolling down to the weekly chart, as price was moving higher, it did form a weekly buyer's level at $2. So it's hard to recognize, but assume this is one leg higher. Right, so the leg higher basing candles and the leg out. Price actually came to the level twice. First time was in August, and second time was recently. Last week you had this extended range green candle. Now many may say, well, why? Well, they announced earnings. Let's get into the earnings before we continue with the analysis. So shares of live sports streaming service FuboTV shot higher last week after reporting better than expected revenue. However, no profits. Keep that in mind. Heading into the third quarter, analysts had forecast FuboTV would lose 32 cents per share on sales of only 286 million. FuboTV beat the revenue numbers with a stick, reporting quarterly sales of 313 million. And while the company was not profitable for the quarter, its per share loss, as calculated according to GAAP, was only 29 cents. U.S. sales, the company's biggest business for the quarter, surged 43% in comparison to last year's Q3, twice as fast as the company's 20% growth in subscribers, indicating strong financial benefits as the company gains scale. Indeed, average revenue per user grew 17% across this larger user base. On earnings, obviously the news wasn't as great because FuboTV isn't earning anything just yet. Still, management said it is making progress towards its goal of generating positive cash flow. The company burned through $30 million in cash in Q3 2023, or less than half last year's Q3 burn rate of $70 million. Revenue in 2023 is now looking likely to come in around $1.3 billion, up from the $1.27 billion previously guided. So they're guiding on the higher end of the range for revenue. Total customers are expected to grow past 1.58 million and could perhaps reach 1.6 million. Again, this implies that revenue is growing much faster than users. 34% growth in revenue versus 10% growth in subscribers. All right, so things are looking on the up and up for FuboTV. And I would like to say that NFL season is already kicked in. You have the NBA kicking in. And so if Fubo is catering to those sports fans, it's a right time to for Fubo to gain some momentum. Now, if we scroll down to the daily chart, this was the gap higher after earnings on higher than expected volume. This will be a crucial level for price to get through at the $3.20 level. You can see you had a couple of fake outs as of late, or going back to July. You get closes above that level though, this zone, we'll call this the resistance band. That $4 would become back in arm's reach. So let's see how things go over the coming weeks as football, hockey, and basketball continue to kick in. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.